Hey student, good morning and Jai Hind. This is Shabnam Ara, your facilitator and teacher. Here is a poem that tells you what pulls you down in life sometimes. When you thought you would not be able to do what you want to do, let's talk about what was pulling you down. So here is a poem, If You Think. So as title telling you that if you think means how you are thinking. So if you think, the first line is, if you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you are dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. So the poet here wants to make you understand that, the dear student, the process of thinking always uh, uh, what we can say, that the process of thinking always depends upon your achievements. The first line telling that if you think you are beaten, you are. So the poet is telling in the first line, if you thinking that you are failure, it means due to your thought you are already failed. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you you also thinking that you have no courage to do the things, it means already you can't do the things. You have no courage at all to do the things. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. Again the poet is saying here, dear student, if dear children, if you like to win in your life, in your work, in any field, but already firstly you are thinking that, oh, I can or cannot, I can or not, I cannot. It means your thought process, your will is fluctuating, loose. So it almost you are already fail. This is sure, this is certain that you will not be a winner. So this is the first stanza of the life of the poem, and you can see also the life that all are based on your thought process. It should be always, is must be always positively and good. So let us start the second stanza of the poem. The first line of the second stanza is, if you think you will lose, you are lost. For out in the world we find success begins with a person's will. It's all in the state of mind. So again, my dear student, the poet wants to say that if you think you will lose before starting any work, you have lose your courage that I will or will not. It means already you are lost. You are failed in this field. So please make strong your thought before starting anything. For out in the world we find success begins with a person's will. It's all in the state of mind. Here the poet saying that in the world, for out in the world when we want to achieve a success, always it must be very much sure that the person's will, strong will, should be the willpower should be the strong, and all based on the state of mind, way of thinking. And because the success, the achievement of life in the world, in any field, if you want to be the winner, so your first of all you have to be strong, you have your willpower strong always. Then this is the first step for your success. Third one stanza of the poem is, if you think you are outclassed, you are. You have got to think high to rise. You have got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. So, my dear students, if you think, again, poet is saying here that if you are thinking that you are outclassed, you are inferior than others, you are not better than others, it means if you are thinking, it means you are. Definitely you are. Because your thought is loose. You are making yourself loose by your thinking. So please try to think better for you, for your good. Again, the next one is the poet is saying, you have got to think high to rise. You have got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. So here is a suggestion for you all, my dear students, that poet is saying if you have got to think high to rise, if you want to achieve in the world, high to rise means get success. If you have got to be sure of yourself, if you want to be assured, if you want to be a strong willpowered, self-confident, before it you have to, before it that you want to win a prize, a success, prize of success, then you have to be self-confident and self-motivated. And the last one you can see here is given also an education for you all. As life's battle don't always go to the stronger and faster man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. Life's battles, this is the world, and all humans' life also full of ups and downs. So this is called a battle of life by the poet. So if you want to win this battle of life, life's battle don't always go to the stronger and faster man. It is not sure that always a stronger and faster man he also always wins the race of life. Sooner or later the person who is trying to do the things and thinking about with determination, it is sure, it is definite, sooner or later he can win. He can achieve the success of his own what he wants to do. But before it, he wants to be positive. He wants to be self-confident. He is the man who thinks he can. The meaning of this particular sentence is that is the man who thinks he can means when the person thinks that he is assured, he is definite, he is self-confident that he can do anything, he can do this one, what he want to do, what he want to achieve, then it is definitely he can do. So my dear student, this is the poem. If you think which is based on your positive thinking, self-motivation, determination, self-confident, all are the keys of success. So this is very good poem for you all. Hope you all get help with this explanation of the poem. And with this I would like to wind up this session, and hope you all are doing good. Bye bye and Jai Hind everyone.